Well, you can see that the ambulance is out there on the field, and they are intensely working on Damar Hamlin.
Being on that field, you lose sleep, you hurt for your brother. To the question before, getting updates and positive updates eases so much of that pain and that tension.
There has been substantial improvement in his condition over the past 24 hours.
But the good news today, 4 days later, is that the progress has been remarkable.
And we got our boy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. We got our boy.
This event was life-changing, but it's not the end of my story. So I'm here to announce that I plan on making a comeback to the NFL. It's a blessing, like, you know what I'm saying? I keep talking about the challenge, but like, how many people can say that they really get to like overcome something, a hurdle this big in their life, and then still be here to tell the story of it?
1 year ago tonight, we joined you and millions of people around the world holding our breath and praying for Buffalo Bills safety, Damar Hamlin.
And since his cardiac arrest in Cincinnati last January, we have watched Damar's recovery and return to the football field spark and inspire change.
Good evening once again. That's where our story begins tonight, taking a look at what's changed in our community to educate and train people about responding to cardiac arrest and other emergencies.
And that has been a big focus for Hamlin since he began his road to recovery. 4 weeks after his collapse, he unveiled a collaboration with the American Heart Association, challenging people to learn CPR. He launched a scholarship program in honor of his medical team to support underserved students pursuing higher education. And Hamlin also announcing that the millions of dollars you donated following his injury would support health and safety efforts for youth sports groups. In a letter posted to his foundation's website today, Hamlin says that he is working to make sure everyone has access to life-saving care like he did.
And several local organizations have taken on that mission as well. I checked in with 2 of them today to find out what they've experienced this past year.
Well, this is the last thing you want to see.
It's a moment that impacted the nation, but this terrifying collapse turned into a triumphant comeback for Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin. Now, 1 year later, Hamlin's journey continues to inspire.
It has been an incredible year.
Christy Smorrell is communications director for the American Heart Association. She tells me Hamlin's recovery and continued mission have bolstered CPR education in Western New York and beyond.
There have been so many people that have expressed interest in hands-only CPR, expressed interest in learning more about AEDs. We really have seen a groundswell of people who want to save lives.
Last April, the American Heart Association teamed up with Hamlin and the Buffalo Bills to launch the Heartbeat Initiative, a program that over the last year helped to bring CPR education to more than 80,000 people.
About 7 in 10 Americans say they feel powerless in a cardiac emergency. They don't know what to do to respond. But we've had people that have gone through these trainings that have actually said to us, I feel empowered now.
It's been a huge impact, especially on the Buffalo community.
Nakia Kemp is the executive director of the Police Athletic League of Buffalo and tells me not only has Hamlin helped provide training for CPR, but also portable AEDs, both of which helped to save his life.
He gave us a huge donation across the city of Buffalo, 20 AEDs that would be used for youth sports organizations, but also the city of Buffalo community centers.
Kemp says portable AEDs cost around $2,500 a piece, meaning Hamlin's donation provided expensive devices that the Police Athletic League would not have had access to.
To be able to provide sports programming safely and know that we are assured that if any emergency situation happened, that we have something at our fingertips to be able to make sure that we could save a life. And that's huge.
I do know that his presence really does drive people. Seeing him has been such a big part of this for the people that want to learn CPR, that can see this living reason why CPR is so important.
Pretty incredible,
Yes,
right? And
yeah.
the Heartbeat Initiative, a 5-year commitment between the Bills and the American Heart Association. Smorrell tells me the goal is to get as many people trained in CPR as possible. If you'd like to learn more, you can go to heart.org/nation, sign up and get that life-saving training. And it's amazing to think that it was a year ago tonight.
Right. And yeah, and we all remember it, but so much beauty has come from so much pain and unified our community even more.
Truly has, and will continue into the future for sure. Yeah.